Please welcome Stacie Urbach.
Hello.
Hello. I see you have heels on today.
Always. I always wear heels.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Smart Heel?
Smart heel is a revolutionary accessory for high-heeled shoes. When women walk outside in their high heels, they step in cracks, subway grates, cobblestones. The second they do that, they tear the heel of their shoe. And shoes are costing $500 to $1,000 now. So to even nick a shoe is painful. So I developed Smart heel protectors, which you just slip them on your heel before you leave the house. If you step in a crack, no worries. When you get to wherever you're going, you just slide them off and your heels are perfect to go. So you arrive at the party with unmarred heels.
Wow, that's a really nice invention.
Well, thank you.
So how did you come up with the idea for the Smart Heel?
Well, I was in corporate finance for most of my career, and I left in January of 2005. And while I was in finance, I splurged on many expensive shoes. And so I got into the habit. A few months after I quit my job, I splurged on another pair of expensive shoes. Second, I walked outside, stepped into a crack, and I couldn't splurge anymore on new shoes. It wasn't working. So I was furious. I was livid, and it was a brand new pair of Jimmy Choo shoes that I spent way too much money on. So I thought about it the next morning. I woke up thinking that there's got to be a product out there that protects heels from getting damaged. Went on the internet, Google, Frugal, did every search I could think of. Couldn't find anything. I thought, well, maybe there's a product out there, it's just not marketed. So I went to the USPTO.gov, the patent office, searched everything, couldn't find anything. And I needed this product. I was tired of ruining my heels. And that's when I decided to pursue making the product.
Okay, so you were depressed over your broken Jimmy Choo shoes, and now you have your own invention, and you are now an inventor and business owner.
Yep.
How does it feel?
I love it. I love it. I just launched in April of 2007. So while sales are starting to pick up, I believe as an entrepreneur, there's a curve in terms of making money. It goes like this at first because you're spending money, and then it starts creeping over here, and then it peaks. And I feel that I'm at that little part of the curve where it's going to turn around and start peaking. So I don't have any money right now, and but I'm happier than I've ever been when I was working on Wall Street, making six figures a year, being able to buy as many pairs of Jimmy Choos that I wanted.
Minus the one you damaged.
Minus the one that I damaged, which I actually brought with me.
Oh,
this is my inspiration shoe. This was Jimmy Choo Spring 2005. Stepped in a crack the first time it was worn. And I don't know if you could see from there, but it's pretty torn.
Who's running the business right now?
Me.
Okay.
I'm president, CEO, head mailroom person, secretary, sales rep.
What's your plan for growing the business? Who are your customers? What's your target market?
My target customer is really the manufacturer of the shoe, the Jimmy Choo, the Manolo Blahnik, the Coach. I'd like to develop a model specifically for them where it would, right now the model's pretty universal. It fits most stiletto heels. I have other models in development for heels like yours because I see that you desperately need Smart Heel.
Yeah, I wore it for you. I wore these damaged shoes for you.
But what I'd like to do is really customize the Smart Heel for the specific shoe so that Jimmy Choo and Manolo Blahnik stick it in their shoe bag.
Do you have any interesting stories of anything that happened along the way?
Well, the first few months after I launched, I really concentrated on getting press. And because of all the blog write-ups my product got, I was approached by the producers for Donnie Deutsch.
Did you get on Donnie Deutsch?
I was on Donnie Deutsch.
You were on Donnie Deutsch?
On Halloween. I was taped for a segment. that my idea will make millions. It turns out October 31st, Tamara Millen, who was the founder of Jimmy Choo, was on the same show I was.
Wow.
So things,
That's
when you
great.
have your own business, you start to realize things happen for a reason. Because the exposure of being on the same show with the founder of Jimmy Choo was amazing.
Wow, that's really neat.
Because those are my favorite shoes.
That's certainly a compelling story about the Smart Heel. Thank you so much for coming onto our forum. Thank you, Stacie Urbach. Give it up for Stacie Urbach, everyone.